Hello everyone, welcome back to Parts Talk. Today I am reacting to another one from the vault, TikTok, and the ongoing concerns of dealing with dealerships or garages. The hate is real in dealerships, so I'm the self-appointed mediator. Yes, there has to be a halfway mark for us to meet at some point. On a point of order, please check out my new book, The Parts Manager Guide, Proven Strategies Used to Maximize Sales and Process Improvement. This book will be exclusively available on Amazon Kindle publishers. So yes, if you go to Amazon right now, the pre-sales are on right now and it will be officially launched on February 28th. But before we begin, please hit that like button for more content and subscribe if you find my topics informative, so you will be notified when I drop a new episode. It will only take you 1.5 seconds. A friendly reminder that I may be the only program that takes you beyond the sales department. Consistently, of course. Others focuses specifically on cars, their performances, look, style, features, and DIY videos from mechanic. So let's begin.
Okay, if you are seeing this video, it is a sign to never fucking buy a car from a car dealership. Never fucking do it. Don't do it. And this is my horror story. And this is why to never do it. So, last month, I bought my car from a car dealership. And I love my car and I'm so happy with my car. Here's the issue though. So, I was looking at my contract. This was probably 2 weeks ago. I was looking over my contracts again because the numbers didn't make sense, and I was like, this is not the price we agreed on. What went wrong? So I went back and I looked like in the little boxes, the little fine print shit, and I look and I see Kahoo $1,100.
So she bought the car, she had the car, she loves the car, then she starts going over the sales agreement that was available before she bought the car, and then she signed off on it. Let's continue.
And I'm like, what the fuck is Kahoo? What the fuck am I paying $1,100 for? I don't even know what the fuck that is. And I thought about it. I'm like, oh, okay, this is all tricks and games because I put $1,000 cash down on my car and then they just tacked it right back on. I did research online about what Kahoo is, and it's essentially a GPS tracker that dealerships use to manage inventory on their lot to see how many cars they have on the lot instead of going out and fucking counting. Which makes sense. But why am I paying for it if I didn't want it? It was never disclosed to me. The word Kahoo was never fucking said to me. Like, why the fuck am I paying for it? Here's another thing too.
But it was in the sales agreement that you signed off on.
I'm 99.99% sure that it is not in my car because I googled Kahoo, I read all these forums, basically Reddit forums for cars about all these people talking about how dealerships have scammed them on this too. Like, this isn't something new. This has happened to a lot of.
And it's funny that every time you go online to search for information regarding car sales and dealerships and garages and used car salesmen, it is always something negative that comes up. So the reputation is just horrible out there based on new car purchases, of course, or just purchasing a car in general. Is that the sales department or the salesman is just out there to rip you off and take your money and give you a bad deal, and then you have all the authority to come and vent on social media. But let's continue.
People apparently, and everyone said the only reason they found out about it was because Kahoo sent them an email after they bought the car saying, you know, welcome to Kahoo, make your account, sign up here, whatever. I never got that. I got the email from my Gap, so I'm like, okay, they have the right email, but I never got one for Kahoo. So obviously I just paid $1,100 for something that is not even in my fucking car. Even if it was, I would be like, take this shit out, give me a refund, I don't want it. So this is just another PSA to anyone who sees this. Do not buy a fucking car from a dealership. It is never going to be worth it. They're always going to find a way to scam you. Just don't do it.
And this is a general statement right there. So what if all the dealerships decide to come to you and said, this is just flagrant malignment of every single dealership across the world?
Should I have read the contracts more closely? Yes, but I think we can all agree it is bullshit that anybody should have to pay for something that they don't know what it is, that is not disclosed to them, that they do not tell them about, and that, is not in their fucking car. So now I'm going to be filing complaints. I'm taking legal action. Yeah, that's my story for today.
So basically, it took me a while to formulate my reaction to this video, of course, and I've already said some of the things that I wanted to say, but let's go into it a little bit more. Seeing this the first time had me a little bit perplexed, because even the people who commented on this video inside our TikTok, they were divided as with the culture of social media. Of course, everyone has their own opinion on something. But with all the information out there advising, consulting, assisting with the purchase of a car, she still took the time out to vent. And guess what? Social media is now the first place. It is your duty to read and go through the sales agreement before you apply your signature. And even so, you can still request a review if you're unsure of some of the language and the requirements that is there. All questions can be asked during and even after the sales process. Now, she and the dealership gonna have to work something out. But nevertheless, manufacturers take the time out to design websites for potential customers to customize their purchase through build and buy programs. Then they will direct you to the nearest dealership. That way you will already know what to expect without any surprises. So that's just one form right there. And the right thing she should have done was to contact the general manager by letter or email, and then copy the sales manager and copy the sales rep who dealt with that transaction at the time. So from my experience, if the dealership is a good one, most of them are, it's the people who don't do their jobs properly who make it look bad. Now, they would have to do due diligence and investigate this matter. Someone will then contact someone will have to contact her and at a mutually convenient time and set up a meeting, whether it's the customer service manager or the department manager or even the general manager themselves, and try their best to resolve this issue before it blows out of proportion. Now, with social media, it's already gone through the door like a bullet out of a gun. However, in today's medium in cancer culture, of course, social media is the first place we visit in order to rally the support of public opinion. This leads us to be socially awkward, believe it or not, and give rise to the inability for dispute resolution, especially now in today's culture. Long gone are the days when we could agree to disagree as adults. Now, I advise everyone, please take the time out, research, do your due diligence, never rush to buy a car. She even went on and named the dealership in the comments, and it doesn't look good on both sides, of course. So on that note, that's all I have to say about this one. This will be a very short video for my podcast listeners. The full video is on my YouTube channel. You can also check it out there. But now, let me leave you with another video of someone who doesn't care, but cares about your safety on the road. And this is the process of a mechanic changing a tire that has been punctured. He's doing wheel alignment and balancing. can see it's all manual labor right here. Everything that involves taking off the tire, unplugging the valves, utilizing the air guns, utilizing the balancing machine. Every single tool is applied with force in order to have these tires changed. You're putting on the weights, ensure that the tire has enough weight on it in order to limit the amount of vibration on the tire once you're driving on the highway. Yup, and then there you have it. Now imagine doing this for 5, 10, up to 15 cars per day, then go home and get no appreciation. I'm just gonna leave it right there. Remember to grab a copy of my book, The Parts Manager Guide, on Amazon, and smash that like button on your way out. Until next time.